Hey Pike Knights! Today we're testing new products from Savage Gear, Abu Garcia and Berkley. And one of the soft baits completely blew us away. When my good friend Linus from Pure Fishing invited us to join him for a full day of testing, I jumped straight into the car and drove 6 hours south. We were heading to a lake where Linus has had incredible pike fishing over the years, especially on classics like the Atom and the Deviated Tail. It's one of those waters where the right lure can turn an ordinary day into something unforgettable, and Linus brought a full lineup of gear for us to put to the test. Come along and let's see what he has in store for us.
Okay, let's start with Savage Gear baits. This is the Whitefish, line through Whitefish that we launched last September, and this is one of my new favorites. It's the 27 centimeter. There's also 22 centimeter, 17 centimeter, and there's a giant 38 centimeter, weighs over 400 grams, so it's more for trolling. And it comes with the line through wire, 2 hooks, everything ready to fish in the box. It has reinforced joints so it doesn't break that easily, and it also has a eyelet on the chin here so you can put extra weight on it.
Looking at the action on the water, it's no wonder that these type of soft/swim baits have become hugely popular in Scandinavia.
And then we have the Glide Roach. This is also based on a 3D scan of a fish, of course. And the thing with this is that it has like wings here. So you can actually fish it almost like a jerkbait. It will glide out to the sides like this, side to side. You can just tap the rod and it will go out side to side, and you can fish it really shallow. 2 sizes, 17 centimeter, 78 grams, and the 23 centimeter, it's 170 grams. And then we have this giant bad boy. It's a version of the Whitefish Shad called the Whitefish Shad XL, and the difference is that from the standard Whitefish Shad is that this one comes pre-rigged with a line through system. So it comes with the wire and the hooks, eyelet here on the chin so you can put extra weight here, rattle in the paddle. It's just a giant lure for trolling, or if you're really strong you can also cast it, of course. The size on this one is 38 centimeter and 450 grams.
The Whitefish Shad XL is one of the baits we're most excited to test this summer. We've fished big soft baits before with slow trolling, and it's always been a blast. The action on this lure looks incredible underwater, and with a bit of luck we might capture some proper karate strikes on camera. Make sure to follow us here on YouTube so you don't miss any of it.
This is a cool little, or not little, it's a big one, but it's a crankbait, old school musky crankbait. And the cool thing with this is it's called a sucker flanker, and it comes with 2 different lips. So we have a shallow runner and a medium shallow runner on the small version. And you can just, there's a screw here, you just have a Phillips screwdriver, take out the screw, pull out the lip, put in the other one, super easy. It's an awesome bait for trolling, the small one. It's also a really nice twitch bait.
We've already tested trolling with this style of wobbler, and in about 2 weeks we'll be doing a full dedicated session with them. Keep an eye out on our social media and here on YouTube for updates on how they perform.
One of my big favorite baits is the Deviated Tail, and now it comes in 6 new colors. I have 2 of them here. It's the pearl white and the Tench. And it's in 2 sizes, 16.5 and 20 centimeter. And the thing with this bait is you can change out the little tail here to get different actions. It comes with this curl tail and a paddle. And you just pull out these Take out the tail, put in the other tail, and attach it. Super easy. You can use any kind of tail. Doesn't have to be this exact one. You can put on a bigger tail or whatever.
Nice! That was a strike!
Okay, onto the rods. SG2. This is a huge rod range. It's over 100 rods in this range. This is the alphites or pike. We also have Revenge for sander and perch. We have salmonoid for sea trout, and there's also a couple of saltwater models. This one is the 300 gram monster rod. I fit it with a Abu 300 size reel. So this rod is just really good value for money. I think this one is below 1,000 crowns in Sweden. And then we have the tactical. It's a new range. It's a little bit smaller range. It's 28 rods in total, but there's all kinds of rods: pike, perch, sander rods. This is actually a development of the SG4 series, which is our most sold series ever, I believe. But it's a little bit more discreet. Black blank, black logos. This one is also priced at around 1,000 crowns, so it's really good value. The blank in this rod is a 30-ton carbon. The guides are Sea Guide stainless steel. This is the 220 gram pike rod. It's perfect fit for the Beast 300 reel. Pike Nights actually made a review of this, so make sure you watch that one. Okay, let's move on to Abu Garcia, and we can start with the Beast bladed jig. This is a big bladed jig for pike fishing, and the cool thing with this one is that you can take off the trailer here. There's a quick link system. You can take it off like that, and then put on whatever you want. Soft bait, hard bait. Just take your soft bait, put it on there. You get a big soft bait with a lot of extra rattle going on in the front. If you don't want to do that, just fish it as it is. Comes with a single hook here, curl tail. You can also take off the curl tail here if you want to put a different soft plastic here. Make sure you put your snap here on this side and not this side. It should run like this.
Fishing a bladed jig is a very unique experience because it produces an insane amount of vibration. A small tip here: keep your rod pointed straight toward the line instead of holding it at an angle. That way the vibrations won't travel up the rod as much, something we noticed while testing it. We're planning a dedicated episode focused entirely on this bait. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments of this video.
And a real classic, the Atom. This has been in the Abu Garcia assortment for about 80 years now. It's pretty crazy. And this year we have 4 new colors. We have the red and black, we have the zebra, we have the gold, and we have a redhead. I like to fish these with a spinning gear, so you get a little bit extra slack in the spin stops. Always good baits. Super nice.
Year after year, the Atom proves that it's one of the absolute best pike lures when you look at price, durability, and strike rate. Linus tested a bunch of different baits during our session, but he kept coming back to the Atom, and honestly, he made me look bad when using it. We also got a first look at the new Abu Garcia Max 5 in both 300 and 400 sizes. It's noticeably lighter compared to its big brother the Beast and comes at a more affordable price point. As soon as we get a demo unit, we'll make a full review for the channel.
And then Nessie. This This is a bait from Berkley. It's a soft glide bait, and this is has some pretty crazy action. Swims side to side. Has these fins on the side here, so it glides out to the sides. You can fish it super slowly. Comes pre-rigged with a release system. This, so it comes off when you hook a fish, and then you can attach it again like this. 3 sizes. This is the biggest one, 22 centimeter. The smaller ones comes with 1 treble. Now it comes in 2 new colors. This is the Arctic Char, and we have also a rainbow trout coming. One last thing I want to show you, the Vendetta rod. This is the 4th generation. It's been in the range for about 10 years, and this is also a good value for money rod. I like this one. It's the 8-foot 4-inch rod, up to 120 grams. I use it as a kind of a downsized rod, so I put a Beast 200 reel on it. Really nice for jerk baits like the deviated swim, deviated tail. The blank is a 30-ton carbon blank. On this model there's a little bit shorter handle, so that's why I like it for light to mid-range jerk baits and soft baits. So this was just a small selection of products that we just released or are coming out, but make sure you follow our social media channels, visit our websites, so you don't miss anything.
We ended the day with a ton of new impressions, plenty of laughs, and a whole list of gear we can't wait to test more thoroughly. Huge thanks to Linus Fröhlich and Pure Fishing for letting us join the field test. And trust me, this is just the beginning. If you enjoy honest gear testing, real-world fishing, and no-nonsense reviews, make sure to subscribe. More episodes are already on the way. As always, stay safe, take care of the fish, and hopefully, I'll see you next time.